Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Fast CPA and Consultants. I'd like to introduce our CPA, Fulton Abraham Sanchez. Welcome back, Fulton.
Thank you.
If you're visiting us for the first time, a few months ago, we started this series called Tax Talks, where you send us your questions through email or social media. And today we're going to discuss accounting for truckers. So can we begin?
Yes.
Perfect. First question, what is a CPA for truckers?
A CPA for truckers is the CPA who specializes and also holds clients in the trucking industry. Truckers are a little different from the regular businesses like companies in retail or in the restaurant industry or in any other sector, because they have a per diem, for example, a per diem allowance, that where there is an amount that they are allowed to deduct for every day when they are driving. In addition, truckers are particular in the case that they pay whenever they enter to a new state or to another state. They have to weigh their trucks and pay a tax there, and that has to be deducted from a credit card or a debit card that they have. They have specific expenses for gas and repairs that need to be correctly classified. Just to give you an example, expenses over $2,000 for a truck and repairs will have to be depreciated unless the company, the trucker company, has a accounting policy that allows a larger amount. These particulars are extremely important. There is also the need that the truckers have must have their books correctly stated, because what we have seen is that sometimes that truckers, when they don't pay taxes, the IRS comes after them, and then they have an IRS problem. So in our case, the CPA needs to be ahead, one step ahead of that problem with the truckers.
Understood. Second question, how do accountants manage truckers?
The management of the accounting for truckers is similar to other businesses, with the particularities that I mentioned in the first questions. We go by forming the company, the client opens a bank account, and from that bank account, we will be able to classify the transactions and do the books of the company. At the end of the year, the trucker will give us the summary of all the trips, of all the freight that he has been carried during the year, and then we will do a comparison of the freights that he or she has during the year with the amounts that we have in our books. I will be one in second. The amount that they spend in meals and entertainment, the truckers, sometimes is lower than the per diem amount. So when the per diem amount is higher, the per diem amount, $59 times the number of days that they stayed on the road, is higher than the meals and entertainment that they have in their books, then we take the per diem amounts in a yearly basis. These are the particulars for the trucker. In addition to that, many times truckers do not pay salary to themselves, and then they have to report withdrawals and the profits of the company. The withdrawals that they have from the company have to report in like a self-employed, and then they have to pay self-employment taxes that is at 15% additional to the regular income tax. So to prevent all this, we advise our clients to set up a payroll, automatic payroll, and then have receive a salary in a bi-weekly basis, on a monthly basis automatically, and then pay the taxes to the payroll taxes automatically as well, so they don't have any headache or any problem with the IRS at the end of the year because they have not they don't have a salary and they have to pay taxes at the end of the year that many times are difficult to find. So to avoid all this is that having an accountant, a CPA for a trucker is a key.
Understood. Third question. What is truckers bookkeeping?
Trucker bookkeeping is the keeping of the books of the trucker. This is, as we say, the accounting process for a trucker is the accounting and also the taxation. This is when the tax return is completed. But for the bookkeeping, is strictly keeping the books of the trucker, of the trucking company, getting the transactions from the bank statements, and then updating the books in a monthly basis or in a yearly basis with the objective of producing financial statements like profit and loss and balance sheet.
Perfect. And our last question. What are the benefits of a CPA specializing in truckers?
The benefit of a CPA specializing in truckers and also a trucker having a CPA is, or the benefits are, preventing the company from accumulating IRS debt or tax debt for the things that we mentioned before. Many times truckers don't have a salary, or the owner of the company doesn't have a salary. So this creates a problem because at the end of the year there are no payroll taxes paid to the IRS or to the Social Security Administration, and these taxes will be paid at the end of the year with a surplus of 15%. So having a CPA that is knowledgeable or who is able to solve this problem, has been able to solve this problem with other clients, is critical, because will help the company, will help the trucking company prevent all these problems and accumulating debt for non-payment of payroll taxes from one side, and second, having a clear picture of the financial statement of the transaction of the company through the bookkeeping and the financial statements at the end of the year. This is why it's critical having a CPA specializing in the trucker industry and holding currently clients in this industry.
Understood. So that was our last question for today. Thank you, Fulton, for your time and also information. If you have any more questions, send them to our email, social media. We'll put the link down below of our private Facebook group. And thank you again. We'll see you on the next video.
Thank you.